Picantia. Never seen this brand before, never had this. I don't even remember where I got it from. But it's supposed to maybe be a little spicy. I don't think it's going to be very spicy though. It is Picantia Jalapeno chicken. And down here on the label, which I'll show you later, it says mild spicy. This is the little sauce powder packet that comes with it. So I already cooked the noodles. Again, I don't remember where I got this, but 440 calories. Just trying to look really quick on any of it and see if, so chili pepper paste is really the only thing I can see on here. Again, I'm just paprika extract. So again, I'm just looking for the ingredients for, where the spice is going to come from on this. So that's really all I see. So again, I'm unfamiliar with this company of ramen, but and a lot of these you're supposed to, cook it with the water, blah, 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 with this already in it. But for review purposes, I kind of like to do it this way. Let's get that mixed up in there. The noodles don't look half bad. It already had like a vegetable packet in there. It's got some carrots, maybe some bok choy, maybe seaweed. It's hard to tell what the green flakes are in here. I'm sure if I read the ingredients, I could probably figure it out, but I don't really care all that much. But there is some kind of little bit of flake in there. They smell good. They smell spicy in the fact of like spices, right, that you cook with. Okay, that's the kind of spice that I'm getting off of it. It's not necessarily like a super hot or a hot in general spice that I'm getting off of it. It's like a combination of whatever the spices are in this. And again, like most of these, there's so many ingredients in this that it would take me a while. This says green tea flavoring. Anyways, but it has a good aroma to it, a good spice. And it smells kind of Spanish influenced or Hispanic influenced. That's kind of that spice smell that I'm getting. So not necessarily like an Asian spice influence I'm picking up. It really is kind of more of a Hispanic noodle, if you will. And I think, makes sense with the name. Picantia Jalapeno chicken. Yeah. Let's give this a go. It's probably going to be super, super temperature hot, but it's really just too hot. So I'm going to try something I normally don't do. I'm going to cut the feed here, and I'm going to let these simmer for just another minute or two, and I'll be back when we're ready to eat it. All right, we're back. Hopefully this works and this video comes out. I actually didn't pause that camera for not even a minute, but I just can't sit here and wait. It's weird. So let's go ahead and burn our mouth and go ahead and try these. I did cut the noodles with the good old scissors. Temperature hot. Wow. Not a bad noodle consistency to them. I can tell these are a little bit lower quality noodles than others that I've had. In particular, the last review I did just a couple of days ago, those were a much thicker noodle. These are a little bit smaller. They're decent so far. They're just really temperature hot. Wow. Burning my mouth. That first bite I took, I could taste the carrot. It had a little bit of texture to the bite, a little crunch to it. Maybe it just wasn't softened all the way. It wasn't bad. But I'm not really getting a huge flavor off of these. You know, I definitely can't taste jalapeno. Did it say they were chicken? Is that what this is? I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, chicken. Really, really hot. What is today? November 1st already. Can you believe it? Hope everybody's watching. Hope you guys, had a good Halloween. I didn't do much. Just hung around the house, but it was still a good time. I love Halloween. It's probably my favorite holiday. Has been since I was a kid. Not many trick-or-treaters in my neighborhood. Well, I'm not going to keep this video too long. I think that's enough. I'm just not picking up any spice from it, unfortunately. It's decent, though. I have a feeling that the broth, let's try a little bit. It's just super hot. Yeah, the broth has a decent little flavor to it. Drinking the broth, this is typical too. Is bringing maybe a little bit more spice to it than what you're getting from just, eating the noodles. And that's pretty common with these kind of ramens like this. The noodles don't always suck up all the flavors too much in these cheaper kind of ramens. I don't remember what I paid for this, but I don't think it was very expensive, probably a couple bucks. The more I'm getting into it, though, the better it is. But again, still really no spice to it. Let's try a little more. Maybe we'll finish it here. I generally like to, on most of my food videos, is try to, finish it so you can really see if the way it comes and you finish the entire amount, if it does build any spice. I think that's important when I'm doing reviews. And again, most of my reviews, or all my reviews really, are just for the spice factor, the heat factor, the burn factor. And I think it's important with those kind of items to finish the entire thing. So if you have a chicken sandwich from Popeyes, ghost pepper chicken sandwich, let's say, and you take 2 bites of it, in my opinion, you can give a rating if that's what you do, or you can give a feel for the spice by only taking a couple of bites. It's true, right? You can. I mean, you can pick that up. But a lot of times, if you continually eat something that heat is going to build. Whether how small the heat initially is, it will continue to build on itself. It's the same thing when you're eating fresh peppers, right? If you eat one habanero or you eat 5 habaneros, you've only eaten, let's say, a Scoville rating of 400,000, right? Let's just put a habanero at 400,000. It could be less, it could be slightly more, but let's just say 400,000. If you eat, 4 of them, you didn't eat necessarily, damn near 2 million, right? 1.6 million. You didn't do that, but that heat will build on itself. And that's the same thing I believe with spicy food, is that it'll build on itself, even when it has a low heat, because I am picking up on these right now a residual heat, if you will. Again, I'm barely picking any up, but I can tell by the way that my nose is starting to get activated a little bit. My mouth, my palate is slightly a little bit warmer than it was. And the overall flavor has gotten a little bit better. So, I don't know. That's why I try to do, again, my videos are long because I don't do a lot of cutting and stuff. We tried it at the beginning of this one. I don't know if I like it, but again, I'm just getting spices, if you will. But I can't denote, oh, yeah, that's jalapeno for sure. No. Nor am I really getting a chicken flavor. But these are the best parts down here at the bottom on ramens like this. Would I buy these again? Yeah. Do you need to add your own spice level to them? Yeah, right? Some hot sauce, maybe some pepper powder, something like that, and this would be great. And that was the best bite, drink, swallow, whatever you want to call it, right there. That last little bit, it was way more oily than anything, but it had the most flavor. So they're not bad. If you see them, they're worth a shot. If you need something quick, running into Walmart, I don't know if Walmart has these. I doubt I got these at Walmart, but I'm just using that as an example. If you're running in, even at the convenience store, whatever, and you see these, they hit the spot, so that's good. Anyways, I'm gonna get out. I love you guys. Again, happy Halloween. We'll see you next time.